And another question I think I keep hearing is keeping foreign aid in the U.S. interest, because there's now this whole policy of America first. Is keeping foreign aid, in fact, in the U.S.'s best interest?
Sure, and in some ways it makes like, wait, so shouldn't we spend all our money here for our people? And you hear that argument, and I think there's a reason to ask that question. But when we dig a little bit deeper, I would argue that foreign aid tends to be and probably is very much in the U.S. best interest. It's a relatively low cost investment if we're talking like less than 1% of our budget, but there's high potential for rewards. And I'm not to claim that every aspect of foreign aid always works and gives us rewards, but just to give you some ideas, some of the things that we as academics find when we study foreign aid, it tends to help reduce poverty internationally, which I would say is a good thing. It aids in economic development. It helps countries to prosper. So that's a good thing. It also, at least US foreign aid, is expanding democracy and trying to expand access to free markets, which is something that we believe is the best system for people. There's also, when you expand democracy, when you help address poverty, when you aid in economic development, what does that mean? Nations are typically more stable. And so what we find is over the years, this kind of investment tends to lead to political stability. So then we have a less likelihood of terrorism, a less likelihood of war. So this kind of economic assistance is far cheaper than trying to send military, both in money and also in, American lives.